Hello, and welcome aboard WhalePod for another episode of Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I'm your Captain Whale, and in today's episode, Excuse me, had a little burp there. The same thing as last episode. We are going to be pushing forward with the main story. We are currently in here in this clothing selection screen for lands because I really do not like the look of the medic gunner class, particularly not on lands. Does not suit him in the slightest. So we have swapped him over to his DLC expansion pass, secondary coloration, to remind us that lands is not in his default class's look. Now with that, he is still a war medic, he is rank 5. I've been checking everyone else's class unlock progress, and we're not getting much of anything right now, so we're just gonna press forward, undeterred by that, and we have a unique monster behind us in the Orion tunnels. Let's take it down. Raucous Ron is a Skeeter-type enemy. Raucous Ron is likely going to go down pretty quickly. Our defenders are not doing their job if Mio is gaining the aggro. And keep it for longer, Tyon. Senna, that goes for you too. Ron goes down. Ron was the only elite or unique monster we missed on our traversal through this place. Ron dropped us some pure gemstone as opposed to the standard variety, which is nice of him because we are still capped on the, well, we're not capped on the standard variety anymore. I did do some farming of the Arachno Queen enemies that spawn down in these tunnels, and actually got the proper Arachno Queen drops to drop in order to craft our last two level 3 gems. So from here on out, we need pure gemstone. Now, we are going to skip travel forward back to where we were for the fight between the party and Consul J, who we now know to be Euron. Noah lands in Uni's dead friend from their childhood in Colony 14, and who we are getting the picture was wiped out by Mio's colony, and maybe even Mio and Senna's squad was the ones who took Euron. Well, we know what took Euron down finally, but Mio and her squad might have been directly responsible for such things. That is a dead Broggers in the world for, well, getting crushed by a Pharaonis here. This was our first boss fight against an actual Pharaonis, and for how large of an enemy it was slow and bulky like you would expect a Pharaonis to be, with some larger hits, but all in all not too dangerous. Quickly back to Euron. What a revelation. I had figured that one of our heroes was going to be a reincarnation of Euron, as he had died, and it made sense if the life force was being recycled, to have Euron's life force be recycled. But it would appear that is not the case, and Euron instead became Mobius.
Sweet, let's poke around.
Which feeds into another theory of mine about the origins
planning on lugging all this back to Colony 30?
Well, with that rude interruption out of the way, one of my theories about Mobius was that they function similarly to how the Gnosis work in Xenosaga. In order to not spoil that, I will leave it there. But other than that, say that Euron becoming Mobius after his untimely death actually supports this theory.
We can't leave it like this.
Already some increased affinity with Colony Lambda. Or Lambda. I still don't know how to pronounce that. That might have been the same as my previous pronunciation.
I wonder what's around here.
Ah, so that's where I got the sundial flower from. I was able to actually craft a level 4 gem, and it required a sundial flower, which I didn't think we'd encountered yet.
I hope everyone's safe.
Colony Lambda discovered. Everybody flat on ground. At least they're breathing. Friends all okay? Looks like they're just passed out. Even so, there's cause for concern. Tyon! We need to find the real commander, right? We'll keep an eye on this place. You go make sure Commander Izzard is safe. Wait, but... No, sorry, you're right. I'll go now. Be back soon. We have a just Tyon portion here. Lands. Yoren. Not really much of a talkative fellow. Mio. Tyon, let Senna and I take care of this, okay? Very well. Very well. I'll continue to search for the commander. Senna. Where's the commander's office? Is it all the way at the back? Noah and Uni down here. Uni! They're all just unconscious, not dead. I see. It's gonna be fine, don't worry. Noah! We'll handle things here, Tyon. You take care of the commander. Roger. Riku and Banana. Tyon, please to inform Banana of important fact. Person cannot eat soup when state of conscious is absent. So many faller downers. Banana make them wake up with supply of healthy soup. Sorry, Banana make them wake up with supply of healthy soup. Aha! You cannot escape my eyes. Aw, even Danapon's passed out. I could punt you like a football right now, you little Furby. Commander Izzard! It's good to see you.
Tyon? So that's what happened. I'm sorry. I don't remember a thing. Except for that Consul silhouette. Did I say anything to you? I didn't say something hurtful, did I?
Not at all. You were your usual self, Commander. Our pride and joy. The same as always.
Tyon.
I see. I'm sorry.
Is that?
Nimue. She always cared so much about you. You possess an acuity that sets you apart. You'll be an elite, head and shoulders above the likes of us. Nimue, she wouldn't stop going on about you. So someone called you a coward? Nonsense. Consider it's what you are. Perhaps to a fault. You heeded a comrade's opinion. Isn't that right? Here's another thing she mentioned. That if you let us, if we could gain victory through your kindness, she'd have loved to see it. Even if it's too much, it should be yours to carry. And if you keep it safe, someday, I'd like you to go visit her.
How can I visit?
At the Cadencia frontier, beyond the Far Lane underpass, there's a place where sophronias bloom. Nimue always loved their flowers. And one of them was especially brilliant. I'd like you to bury it there.
Oh.
That'll show her, beyond all doubt, your victory through kindness.
How's Commander Izzard? It sounds like he's eager to jump back into work. I do wish he'd rest up first, but that's the kind of man he is. Good to hear he's feeling well, at least. The other soldiers are waking up too. Very interesting. Someone should bring him up to speed, but we're just outsiders after all. This is your manor, right? You should do the honors and fill everyone in. That is being taken care of. Commander Izzard is going to get the colony troops back in line shortly. Okay, so it sounds like it's fine for us to just walk around like normal then. On that note, there's something I'd like to check. Tyon, will you come along? Huh? Sure, where are we going? Out of Colony Lambda. Ooh, shiny.
All right. It's open.
That was a lot of Nopon coins. We now only have room for I want to say 8 more in our inventory before we need to spend them down again. Tulgrim. The commander was the one who pushed to get the auto-levs deployed. They have been pivotal to our defense, but we don't have many left standing now. With things as they are, I don't think we've much chance of getting more from our usual supplier.
We have some new names registered.
Hozumi? Colony Lambda still seems to be in a considerable flurry. True enough, but with Izzard as commander, we're not too worried. Lambda's a lot stronger now, thanks to the commander, and I'm sure it will grow stronger still. Whippy. It's really good. It really is a good thing that the colony made its base here. Oh yeah? Why'd you say that? Well, it's a great position for defense, for one. Close to the tunnels, too. We can't use the Pharaonis, but I expect there are still plenty of things we'll be able to manage around here.
We have some new names registered.
Sif? I must have lost consciousness somehow. How are you feeling now? Honestly, not so good. If I remember the Consul turning up, but after that, nothing.
We have some new names registered.
Everyone, over here.
Shijima? Things got a... Well, I wonder if Moraine and Shijima are a package deal. Things got a whole lot better since we rid ourselves of the flame clock, and all the conflict that went with it. Yeah, I figured it'd be an improvement. I guess I can't really share it with everyone, but I'm actually happy with how things turned out. I mean, I wasn't much of a fighter, truth be told. Nope, we're not in position to talk to Shijima. The Lambda Pharaonis was destroyed, and we didn't even realize. What'll become of us now? Koji? Living in a time with no flame clock. Crazy, huh? I'll bet this puts a spanner in the works of quite a few plans. Sorry, I guess that's on us. No, don't apologize. You weren't wrong to do what you did. It wasn't a mistake. I'm just a little bit stumped about what I should do about it all.
We have some new names registered.
Kitty. Right then. I'd better get around to inspecting the autolevs. If someone were to attack us in our current state, we'd be flattened in minutes.
We have some new names registered.
Kitty shouldn't be Machina because she's Agnian, but she sure looks Machina like a Lance. And, Valdi. Like Lance and Worst Boy. No Izzard around. Well, we've talked to just about everyone we can talk to in the colony at this point. Head outside, Colony Lambda.
What are you going to do outside?
Oh, you know, Noah said he was gonna do his thing, so...
We now have enemies outside the colony. Aligo. And Flammy.
They were literal clods, man. Nobody's actually died. Who are you doing that for?
Land's got no tact.
Do too.
Is about atoning.
Riku, what you saying there?
Why are we seeing them off? I know they were only hollow vessels, but ultimately, we chose to fight and kill them. And nothing can change that fact. Even if there's no one to actually see off, we have to atone for that.
In a nutshell,
Oh, I see.
atonement, huh?
Hey, is his dad okay with this? It's kinda...
Yeah, he doesn't mind.
alright. Guess you're all weirdos. Still, kinda strange. I wonder when it all started.
I couldn't tell you exactly when, but I would surmise it started out as a kind of process for the upkeep of the world.
Sounds like a crazy kind of process. This is all going way over my head.
Quite simple, actually. It gives a sense of security, lets you think your dead friends are looking out for you from above, alleviating feelings of guilt and of loss. That's how I understand it.
Yeah, okay, but ain't there plenty of people who don't care about that?
What matters is that it is there. You don't need to pay attention. You don't need to do anything. But the way it is designed, if you think about it, it just works. We are told our life is born from the Queen, and to the Queen it returns. However, that's only if you make it to your homecoming. But what of the others? What of those who fall on the battlefield? Nobody knows. Where do they go? Seeing motes rise into the sky serves to dispel any unease. You end up believing, well, they're going somewhere.
But where is somewhere? The Queen's place?
No clue.
You what, mate? That's kinda non-committal for you.
Disappointed?
Nah, not fussed.
You lot, why are you making that stuff out here? Colony's got a perfectly good kitchen.
Out of commission, apparently. Somebody made a real mess of the place.
Hold on a sec.
Sorry, Mio.
If we hadn't done what we did, chances are we would have all been dead by now. That's why we... It's all right. Everyone understands why. You were really brave, Senna. Really? You're not just saying that? Nope.
Meh. This real thrill of travel. Excitement mounting.
Seriously, Noppon can be a bit too easygoing.
Everyone deals with things in their own way.
Is that right? And why are you acting all normal? It was Yoren. He looked just like his old self.
I suppose you think you're the reason for that, do you?
Huh?
In that case, I'm telling you to drop it right now. So Yoren turned up. That alone isn't so bad.
Course it is!
Figuring out why it happened. That's what we should do.
What do you mean, why it happened?
The reason we became Ouroboros. The reason the world looks like this. It's all connected. I'm sure of it.
Or maybe you just want it that way.
Better than being stuck in the past.
I won't. I can't. I'll never snuffing forget.
There shouldn't be any life in those bodies, but the motes still rose. So that means I knew it.
The dead don't think anything. They don't speak. But survivors speak for them, to celebrate their life and death. That's why I'm here.
Lance, we are still alive.
It ain't like you to sulk like this.
Piss off.
Noah bust your chops? Maybe not, but I'm getting warmer.
Uni, for spark's sake, read the room.
Hard pass. Look, Lance, I was there too.
Ah.
No one's asking you to forget. Noah's just saying, move on.
Ah, Noah. He's always a step ahead, eh?
You know he's an Offseer. He's closer to it all than we are. To the ones who are gone.
Being left, it ain't easy.
I know. Still, I don't want to disappear.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Not like we can afford to go just yet.
The Agnian commander bites the dust!
I'll kill you! He had 2 months to go! And you mutters killed him!
Sea Guy, forgive me.
dead all done? Ah, did you hear those dulcet death throes, though? See, Guy, forgive me. Forgive what? Why is she apologizing? Ugh, humans!
Such useless pawns.
So I win then. Ah.
Nauseating. Might we infer from that, N?
Is there naught here but these vulgar pleasures?
Huh. I see why you would feel that way. But you have not the luxury.
Say what you mean.
Pleasures and sorrows, meetings and partings, their roots are the same. Tolerance of existence is at the heart of them all.
You want me to frolic with them?
You shall find there's no such thing as luxury in this world. Everything buds from but a single thought. That you yourself are here is proof definite thereof. You need not understand. You can simply remain as you are. That is enough.
And that is the formal conclusion to Chapter 3. Before we go on and save the game, I'm just going to say the biggest takeaway from that entire cutscene there was, what the actual heck? I got debated. That Fiora-looking girl in that opening cutscene was actually a Shulk-looking dude. I got ventied there. For those of you who don't know what getting ventied is, because either you're one of my friends watching this video and you don't know anything about most of the games I play on this channel, or because you're here for my Xenoblade Chronicles content, getting ventied is my term for a phenomenon early in the life cycle of Genshin Impact, where a whole bunch of players got debated by the character Venti, thinking they were a girl, only to find out that, yes, they are a boy. A very feminine-looking boy, just like that very feminine-looking boy of a... looks like could be a descendant of Shulk and Fiora.
It's vital to keep a record of events.
And now, let's see what Chapter 4 has in store for us. No, we don't need to save the game again.
We all have secrets, deep within. Memories we can never erase. Difficult experiences. It's just a distant dream of mine right now. But if we can just reach out to each other, even a little, we can tease out those delicate shapes. Then, with time, our bonds will grow stronger, until one day,
It's rising. We're getting more life. This is Colony Delta. That smoldering Cammuravi. His valor is stuff of legends, but we can win. We're gonna make it! Consul, sir! Right! All troops! Full advance! And don't let up! Don't let a single life slip from your grasp! What the? What's that for honest?
Listen here. You've done well to come this far. But now, smoldering Cammuravi takes the field.
No way. He let us think we had them pinned. But really, we were the ones that were trapped. Spark this! Everyone pull back! Full retreat! We gotta leg it before... Ah!
Just who are you? Perhaps a guard, perhaps not.
Well, well. Smoldering Cammuravi. Your name is no mere affectation.
A consul? No. You're...
Ready to go. Okay then, let's go. How we go on from here? I got completely turned around in all those sparking tunnels, and then the joyride down those rapids. I've got to say, I have absolutely no sparking clue where we are. You needn't worry on that count. Commander Izzard provided us with the necessary topographical data. Oh, nice. Legend. All the water that runs from the Urian Mountains makes for a difficult terrain. Actually, rather than constantly checking the data and explaining myself, I think it'd be better if I just tell you where to go. Yeah, sounds good. Lead the way. Totes, we have every faith in you, Tyon. This is the bottom of the waterfall. Let's see if we can get to the middle levels first. Should we aim to get above Colony Lambda? Basically, yes. To get to the middle levels, we'll need to head up and around. Got it. Departure time! Did you get to say everything you wanted to say to Commander Izzard in the end? More or less. Well, okay, that's good. Let's go.
Time for a tea break?
Colony Lambda shelter discovered. The Furanis is still totaled. As much as I'd like to play as Tyon, I don't want to play as Heavy Guard.
I'm your guy.
Or Medic Gunner.
Want me to lead?
I'll take point.
Yes, Uni's the boss.
We'll go back to Uni for now. Missing Offseer. A 1 of 2. Let's see if we can't actually find 2 of 2. Rush. Let's get this information first. Colony Lambda's canteen. New topic available. Now let's talk to Rosh. Say, what kind of person would you say Izzard is? Ah, you want to know about the commander, do you? Our commander is one of the most exceptional healers in Agnes. His attacks are nothing to be sniffed at either. When his team need no more attention, he'll switch to offense and pull everyone out of dire straits with his talent art. It's not often we get to fight by his side, given his role as leader, but when he does step in, it's a real sight to behold.
Always nice to see a new face.
Oh, before we continue any further, I'm just going to say, Ethel, you lucked out, girl, only getting dropped down to dirt rank. You could be rotting in a cell like Cammuravi.
Everyone, over here.
What are you going on about, Noah boy?
Over here.
Indelible marks. Info acquired. Varen, let's talk to you. We'll need an auto lev if we're going to put this plan into effect. I need to talk to the commander about this, and quickly.
Always nice to see a new face.
Over here.
If you hadn't sent one to abandon us at the site of Uni's former life, you'd still have one.
To the motion. Together now.
Okay, we'll lift it up. If you guys insist. Ooh, nop on coins, you spoil me. 2 of them. We can hold 6 more before we need to dump some into classes. Another info bubble up here. Container somewhere around here as well. Ooh, more nop on coins. We can now only hold 4 more. Here's the other half of that info we need. I still have that one in Colony 30 that I can't find the second piece of info for. Izzard has a quest for us. And that is what we're going to be handling in the next episode. Thank you all for watching. I have been your Captain Whale. If you liked this video, WhalePod, make sure to leave a like and consider subbing to the channel. It is no cost to you, and it helps out immensely. If you do sub to the channel, make sure to ring that notification bell to stay up to date with all my latest uploads. And as usual, comments are welcome down below. Do also feel free to answer the question of the day that I may or may not post down in the comments section. And until next time, WhalePod, I hope you all are having a fantastic day, and goodbye.